Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, Isaac Buchanan to represent the PNP in East Portland. The People's National Party has confirmed attorney Isaac Buchanan as its representative for East Portland in the upcoming general election. In a media release on Tuesday, the PNP said Buchanan was prepared to represent the interests of the constituents with a commitment and a focus. Buchanan has made significant contributions to community service and advocacy, establishing strong connections with the people of East Portland. He has set his sights on initiatives such as improving education, health care, and economic opportunities for residents. He envisions a constituency that prioritizes collaboration, growth, and empowerment for all, the PNP said. I am honored to represent the people of East Portland, Buchanan is also quoted as saying. Buchanan replaces Colin Shaka fame Bell, who resigned last month, citing a lack of support. Bell was selected last August to challenge the ruling Jamaica Labour Party's Member of Parliament, Anne-Marie Vaz. The PNP says it now has all 63 representatives in place as it prepares to contest the upcoming general election. Strike by U.S. dock workers poses significant challenges for Jamaica, says KFTL. Kingston Freeport Terminal Limited says the strike by dock workers on the U.S. East and Gulf Coast poses significant challenges for Jamaica, as the U.S. is one of the island's major trading partners. In a circular on Tuesday, KFTL said the duration and the scale of disruption will largely depend on the length of the strike. KFTL says local exporters may explore alternative routes via the U.S. West Coast, although these options will be limited by capacity constraints and higher cost. It says importers may consider air freight, albeit at a significantly higher cost. To mitigate potential disruptions and maintain the flow of commerce, KFTL says it has implemented measures to avoid accepting additional cargo bound for the U.S. It says this decision is aimed at preventing congestion and preserving operational efficiency. In the meantime, KFTL is warning that the global shipping industry is likely to experience a further strain as the vessels destined for U.S. ports may face extended wait times, reducing overall supply and capacity. We sincerely hope for a swift resolution to the strike to prevent further disturbances to international trade. We will continue to monitor the situation closely and provide updates as necessary, it said. The Associated Press reported that ports from Maine to Texas shut down Tuesday when the union representing about 45,000 dock workers went on strike for the first time since 1977. Workers began walking picket lines early Tuesday, picketing near ports all along the East Coast. Workers outside the Port of Philadelphia walked in a circle and chanted, "No work without a fair contract." PNP's NEC votes to expel any parliamentarian accused of illicit enrichment. The news has been informed that the National Executive Council of the People's National Party has voted to expel any of its members in the House of Representatives and the Senate accused of illicit enrichment. The vote was cast on Sunday during a meeting of the NEC in Clarendon. The news understands that the decision-making body voted to dismiss any of its 22 members in Parliament if it is found that they misled party leader Mark Golding in the illicit enrichment saga. Mr. Golding has publicly declared that he was assured by all his members in the House and the Senate that they are not under investigation by the Integrity Commission for alleged illicit enrichment. His declaration came after the Integrity Commission reported that 8 members of Parliament are under investigation. The matter has sparked intense public discourse after the IC submitted a report to Parliament raising concerns about the statutory declaration of Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness. Chairman of the Integrity Commission, retired Justice Seymour Panton, has declared that threats have been issued against the members of the Commission since it submitted its report, but he made it clear that he and his commissioners and the staff will not be intimidated by the threats and the barbs directed at them. The chairman and the commissioners of the Integrity Commission are to appear before the Oversight Committee at its meeting set for Thursday, October 3. The commissioners are expected to discuss with the committee the recent reports and any other matter related to the commission's oversight responsibilities. Wrong place, wrong time, mentally ill man among victims of Westmoreland massacre. A night of terror unfolded at the Instagram launch in New Roads, Betheltown, Westmoreland on Monday, leaving a trail of bloodshed that has devastated a small community. Among the 4 killed was Anthony Rocky Lawrence, a mentally ill man who, according to his grieving family, was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. The corporate communications network of the Jamaica Constabulary Force said that about 10:20 p.m., patrons were gathered at a bar when a black Fielder motor car drove up and several armed men alighted from the vehicle and immediately opened gunfire on the crowd. The deadly attack also claimed the lives of Damian Baker and Odin Scott, while 4 other patrons were left clinging to life after a hail of bullets tore through the venue. But the most bizarre twist: one of the dead men, identified as Asheen Spence, was reportedly killed by his own cronies. Sources close to the investigation revealed Spence, who had just turned 30, was found with a gunshot wound to the back of the head, wearing gloves and carrying 8 live .45 cartridges in his pocket. No motive has been established for the killings. Meanwhile, Beryl Smith, Lawrence's maternal aunt, who spoke with the news on Tuesday afternoon, shared that her nephew had suffered from schizophrenia for many years. Lawrence, who was 54 years old at the time of his death, was a loved Mason in his Westmoreland community. Smith said that she shared a loving relationship with her nephew despite his struggles with the mental illness. She said that Lawrence was born in Kingston but migrated to live with her in Westmoreland as a young boy. "I was raising him since he was a little boy when me left Kingston and come down. Me have him until him turn big man and stop go school, and then start work for himself," she said. "Because of his mental illness, he will cuss you right now, and by the time him catch down the road, him come back and ask for what he wanted. Sometimes he wouldn't even realize say him just cuss you." After completing his formal education in Westmoreland, Lawrence returned to Kingston, where he sought job opportunities, but his mental health deteriorated, stated Smith. "He got sick up there and they sent him back to Westmoreland, and he has been here since. He doesn't have any children, and me feed him, and me clothe him, and I me do everything. Anything he wanted, I hear him come for it." Smith said that her family has been left broken since the tragic incident on Monday night. She will forever remember the phone call that reportedly shattered her world. "Me in my bed I watch TV and somebody called and told me about it. I didn't go out there because I can't handle those scenes. I don't like blood. But how me must feel? Me just feel like something is missing. Me know say him dead, and me know him never trouble anybody for them to kill him." Accused man tells a judge to do sex act. An accused man told the senior parish judge Sanchez Borrell to perform oral sex on Tuesday after his request to be transferred from the Halfway Tree police station lockups was ignored. Junior Powell was being led away from the courtroom when he told the senior judge, "Kosaka expletive." Unfazed, Borrell continued to address the court's matters. The Halfway Tree lockups, which is close to the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court, in which Powell's case is being tried, is currently the subject of a probe being led by the Independent Commission of Investigations. This after 2 inmates who were being held in custody there died within days of each other. They have been identified as Donovan Phillips and David Sachel. On September 24, Sachel, 59, was pronounced dead at the Kingston Public Hospital after he was found unresponsive in his cell at the lockups. Phillips, 68, was detained for arson and murder and died on September 28 after earlier complaining of feeling ill. He was also transported to the KPH where he was pronounced dead. "Your Honor, me want left from over Halfway Tree now. Every day somebody are dead over there. Me can't dey at jail and every day me I hear say a next man dead," Powell said. "Someone died at the lockups recently?" the senior jurist asked of the court police. "Yes, Your Honor," the police responded. "Your Honor, me don't want the over there no more. Every day a man dead and me can't deal with that. Me just want left from over there," Powell lamented, behaving boisterously as he stood in the prisoner's dock. I hope you don't expect to get what you're asking for, speaking to me like that. Are you finished? The judge probed of Powell's tirade. But Powell persisted, getting increasingly aggravated, claiming that he was wrongly accused of a crime. He is in custody for assault at a common law. Coming like you want to pick up another charge, you know, he told the senior jurist, which was the last straw. Take him downstairs, Burrell instructed the court's police, who quickly placed handcuffs on Powell. He then uttered the insulting words to the judge. Powell was remanded in custody until January 9, 2025, when a trial is expected to commence. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.